Hi, this is Lila with FernShadow Studio, coming to you from my space inside the turquoise turtle. Today's topic is on the subject of cleaning and maintaining your gold jewelry. So now we're not talking about gold-plated or gold-filled jewelry. If you have any questions about that, you can look down below and you'll see a video that explains the difference between them. But we're talking about carated gold jewelry. So when you look inside of the piece, it would have the carat weight and a K behind it, so 14 karat, 18 karat. So that indicates that it has real gold and a significant amount of real gold in it. So the first thing to remember if you have a piece of gold jewelry that you wear a lot is that gold is a softer metal and it can be scratched more easily or even bent out of shape more easily than a lot of other kinds of metal, especially if it's a 18 karat or 14 karat gold piece. So if you have to do heavy work, moving furniture, something like that, you might want to make sure that you take your rings off and put them in a very safe place. Another thing to remember is that gold is not affected by a lot of other chemicals except it can be very affected by chlorine. It actually can erode it away very little bit at a time. So remember that when you're doing the dishes, that maybe you want to wear some gloves over your jewelry, or if you take them off, of course you want it to be in a very safe place while you're doing the dishes so they can avoid that chance of a valuable ring going down the drain. But I've known of people who had their rings on, left them on all the time, and they did just fine. If you choose to do that, just remember every once in a while, get out the magnifying glass and check the condition of the prongs on the ring or any edges that might be holding on the jewels or fasteners of any type, just so that you don't lose that piece by accident from wear and tear. And remember, if you take a piece of jewelry in to be cleaned and you leave it there, make sure you're using a reputable jewelry store, or take your magnifying glass and really look hard at the stone or the gem that is in your piece to make sure that when you get it back, it looks like exactly the same one. I've heard a couple of stories of people who found out years later that they had taken a piece in for cleaning, and when it was returned to them, the diamond had been substituted for a cubic zirconium, and they didn't realize it until it was too much later for them to do anything about it. So there are a couple of tips for you. Now let's talk about how to clean a stone on your own. As you know, they can get lotion in them, they can get all kinds of things collecting in the stone, under the stone, or on the gold, and after a while it might look a little bit dull. So one of the easiest ways to clean it is to take a very soft toothbrush or cloth, a little bit of water, a little bit of baking soda, and you can use the baking soda to scrub it or shine it up a little bit. Another way is a very soft, mild toothpaste and scrub it up, and it will once again shine like it was new, although there will be some scratches that accumulate from day-to-day use. That's just normal to have some signs of use on your piece. One of the things that I do when I want to polish something up quickly too is to get a polishing cloth, and there are lots of them available. My personal favorite is a cloth called Moonshine, which I get from a website called Fire Mountain Gems. So that's one option. But I've also had some very good luck with the jewelry cleaning products from the big box stores. Just make sure that you read the fine print on the jewelry cleaner and make sure that it is safe for gold jewelry. So that's it for today, and if you have any questions, please feel free to post them below and I'll do my best to answer them. Bye for now.